During the life cycle of a curriculum, things may change. Titles and owners may change. Learning objects may need to be added, updated, or removed. You can change any part of a curriculum without creating a new version, if there aren't any registered users for that curriculum. However, if there are registered users, then some changes to the curriculum will create a new version. When a new version is created, you have the option to either change the curriculum for only future users, or for both future users and current users who have not yet completed the curriculum. This process is called reversioning the curriculum. Click the Edit icon for the curriculum you want to reversion. There are a few small changes that can be made without creating a new version, such as changing the name, description, owners, or anything on the general, availability, emails, and pricing sections. Changing the options to pre-approve and auto-register, plus editing instructions, notes, or due dates does not create a new version. However, changing the structure of a curriculum, which includes both adding or deleting learning objects and sections, or changing the sequence, will create a new version. If a curriculum does not have any learners currently assigned to its current version, a message will appear for administrators. Changes can simply be saved, and a new version does not need to be created. However, it's recommended to refresh the user status before saving the curriculum updates to verify that the enrollment number has not changed. Once the changes have been made to your curriculum, click Save. The Reversion Options page displays. Here, you'll define which users are impacted by the new version of the curriculum. First, decide which version of the curriculum should be replaced by the new one for those users that have any previous versions on their transcript. For example, select version 1.0 versus all versions from the version dropdown to only select those users who have version 1 on their transcript. Next, decide by transcript status which users will be given the new version. You can opt to give the new version to users in a not started, in progress, and/or completed status. The Assign To options allow you to select whether users who have a previous version of the curriculum on their transcript will be assigned the new version of the curriculum. Click Update User List. Users who meet the selected version criteria display in the Results section below, and you can manually select or deselect individual users. After selecting the users that you want to have the new curriculum version, click Next. You need to decide when to make the new version effective. Immediately, or is it to be assigned on a future date? Then determine if the users who already have the curriculum on their transcripts are allowed to maintain their progress on the training within it. If Yes is selected, users maintain their progress from the old curriculum version. If No is selected, users are assigned all learning objects within the curriculum and their status is changed to Not Started or Registered if Auto-Register was selected for any learning object within the curriculum. In other words, any learning objects that were previously completed must be completed again. Comments can be included with the changes, and these comments will display to the users in their transcript history. If the updated training email is activated in the main email administration area, users will get an email notification which can include these comments. In the Results section, review the list of users selected. If you are certain the correct users have been chosen, you'll finalize the decision to assign the new version to these users by clicking Save. After creating a new version, an arrow indicates there are multiple versions. Selecting it displays the old and new versions of the curriculum, as well as the effective dates of all. Every new version will be listed in numerical order. It is important to call out two things regarding curriculum versions. The first is that all previous versions can be edited to create the next current version, but only the current version can be copied. The second thing, reversioning a material or online course that is within a curriculum will automatically create a new curriculum version. You can also manage your enrolled users from the curriculum administration page by selecting View Users from the Options menu. The Enrolled Employees page displays all users enrolled in the curriculum, OU data about the user, which version of the curriculum they are enrolled in, and their status in the curriculum. If there are multiple versions of a curriculum, you can move users to a more recent version by clicking on Modify Version of Selected Users. On the Reversions Options page, you can assign a new version of the curriculum to users in a Not Started, In Progress, or Completed status. Back on the View Users page for the curriculum, click View Worksheet to see sections and learning objects in the curriculum along with the user's status for all learning objects. You can add or modify due dates and exempt the user from completing individual learning objects. You can also excuse and pre-approve the user for specific learning objects. When you view details for a specific learning object, you can mark it complete and bypass any completion requirements. You can also edit the score, if applicable. Finally, the Versioning Details dashboard is another great resource for administrators to utilize when troubleshooting issues. The dashboard states what versioning choices were made and the impacted users that are on the current version.